This video is brought to you by ThunderbirdBob.com, your #1 resource for 2002 to 2005 retro Ford Thunderbird parts. So my last video, I got some complaints that I prepped it too much and didn't show enough of the steps, so I'll try to go a little slower and show it. So this is going to be removing a tail light, either left side or right side. I'm going to do this one on the left side. First thing you need to do, I'm in the trunk here. Open the trunk, remove spare tire cover, which as you can see is missing. Next thing, you have to remove this rear panel here. I have taken out a couple of the fasteners, actually all but one, to make sure I can show you how to do it. This is a really great tool to use for these, and of course you want to do this without damaging your precious plastic. So if you can get a little piece of it in here just to pry it up enough to get it underneath, and then you can pry it up. As you can see, there's a two-part to this. Pull the one part out, put it to the side, and then that other one's gonna pop right out on you. So once you've got all those removed, you want to make sure you clear this emergency release. There's a little slot for it. You kind of gotta play with this a little bit, get it loose. As you see, it's come loose. We can toss that out of the way. All right, so now you've got this panel in here. This one has obviously been removed before, not by me. Didn't prep this. You can see that one hole here. There's a fastener that goes right here. So somebody has clearly removed that in the past. So we can take this out and get it out of the way. All right, so on the tail light, there are two bolts that you have to remove. One's easy, you see it there, and if we can show it, one is hard, and if you can see, it's got an extremely long post. So this front one, pretty easy, shouldn't be too tight. Let's get it off. Free. Now the back one, if you don't have a true deep socket, you're gonna have problems because it won't necessarily make it. I think this one is that I've got might be a little bit too short, but I'm fortunate because the person who was in here before clearly didn't tighten it up enough. Sorry about that, I'm taking that off. So what you can do, if you do have a deep well, but it's not deep enough, if you put the socket on the nut, if you can find something else to turn the end with, you should be able to turn it. Like I said, this one is loose, and I got lucky. Actually, it was too loose. Whoever did it really left it in a really loose state. I don't know if you can see the way I've got that on there. The head of the stud is actually poking through the socket. Another thing you can do is push on the outside of the lens while you're turning. I've gotten some of those loose by hand without having to use anything else. Again, by pushing in here as you have your hand on the inside, you might be able to hand loosen it. So there shouldn't be anything else holding this in place. I'm gonna move it back. And I can see the two bulbs. Unfortunately, this is the same procedure for changing bulbs. One bulb and two bulbs. So that's where you have to change your bulb. So whether you're swapping your taillights, whatever you're doing, and again, even if you're just changing bulbs, this is the procedure you have to go through. The right side's pretty much identical. The only difference is you have a light in there, so there is a power wire on there, so you can't just you can't take it and throw it like I did on this video. You can just remove it from there if you need the room, but you should be able to get it out of the way in order to do it. That's my video. I hope it helps anybody. If you have any questions, go to my website, find us on Facebook, or our online forum, retotbr.com. Thanks for watching.